Hey everyone. So today was grocery day, which has fast become the worst day of the week. Sitting in my garage making a super informal video, just hanging out on my lawnmower because it was an absolutely rotten time at the store. So, way to promote unity, Governor Bullock. His mask mandate was absolutely brilliant on his part because he didn't require law enforcement to enforce it. Oh no, he required us to all enforce it on each other by requiring the businesses enforce it on the populace. So we get to tear each other apart, and the government enforcers really don't have to do anything. So lots of fun, great unity. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys this. This is my mask. It's what I wear when I go out, especially don't want to get a store in trouble with the red police. This is what we wear with two happy eyes right above it. You can see I'm super thrilled to be in this thing. To be honest, I don't mind wearing a mask medically. I have worn one at the early stages of this pandemic. More like an epidemic, but pandemic makes it sound more important, doesn't it? I wore one in the early stages at protests. I was at a huge protest where we were taking a stand against the abolishment of religious practice in this country and the abolishment of individual rights and liberty, which should have been the big stand we took, but the big stand has become the masks because I think it was the straw that broke the camel's back. So, why did I stop wearing the masks? The masks have become a symbol of something very incredible. It's not a symbol of compliance, it is a symbol of faith. People have decided to put their faith in this. This is their salvation. This is what's going to save them. This is the sacred cow in the United States right now. People put their faith in this. If I have this on my face, I am safe. And if anyone doesn't adhere to this idea or live in this level of fear, they are bad. They're a biological weapon. How dare they? How dare they? In fact, I think the government should use force to ensure everyone is living in this level of fear where they will wear this over their face for the rest of their lives. And I say rest of their lives because Fauci came out and said these masks need to be worn in flu season as well, or as long as the flu is around. Well, the flu's not going anywhere, so this, in his mind, is a permanent way to live. He's also recommending we wear goggles because this does nothing if you aren't covering up here. So this has become so important that churches aren't letting people in unless they have them on. I know I've lost people who were seeking God and going to churches, and when they mandated the masks, they're not going anymore, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Because remember, the church is not essential. It's a community center. It's not essential, not like a hospital. It's really just something socially we do. I had a dream last night. I was kicked out of church for some of the things I say online. Apparently it made people uncomfortable. And I woke up really upset about it. And I felt like when I went to do my studies, I was like, wow, to just be thrown out and to be that unessential to the body would be awful. And I felt like God was saying, honey, this is the year they deemed me unessential. So if you were thrown out, you're in good company. Because while our churches plan to do our big remodels with all the money we're getting from the government stuff, there is burning and looting and civil war in the streets. And the lost are being shut out because they aren't adhering to the comfort blankets of the fearful. Really, honestly, okay, if you aren't saved, I get it. You got to hook onto something to grasp at something to save you from this pandemic, because this world matters to you. This is what you got. Your life is here. If you are saved, what on earth are you so afraid of that you demand everybody wear this? What are you afraid of? What is the worst that is going to happen? This is not a symbol of love. This is a symbol of, I am freaking terrified. Because there isn't a ton of science behind this. And the fact that you are okay with the government mandating people wear this, which means using force to get people to wear these. The fact that you're okay with violence for this means it is a god. I know I'm getting passionate, but it was grocery day. And there was a moment I was about to sit on the floor of Costco, tear this thing off and say, drag me out of here. I'm not wearing a mask and I am not leaving. I have had enough. Enough of the bullying and meanness to people. Like I said, I am not anti-wearing a mask. I am anti-people getting treated like garbage for not wearing them and adhering to this code. I am sorry if you are not saved and you are terrified. This is a pandemic. Some of us are going to get sick and some of us are going to die. And the church needs to be reaching the lost who don't have the comfort of Jesus. And instead, they're crawling into these things and hoping that it will save them. We have a better answer. The church is always essential. And shame on everybody that just closed down. I'm really not talking that loud. My garage echoes, just so everyone knows. I am not yelling. But I am frustrated. This is frustrating to me. This is like having a golden calf right around my neck. There are so many things I never thought I would see in the United States. Abolishment of religion. Willingly. Like, okay, yeah, we're not essential. We're community centers. Hospitals, those are essential. Science is essential, but not Jesus. And then I never thought I would see church doors getting closed on the lost, all to cater to the idol worship of a few little tyrants. I do not have to participate in the fear of the lost to be loving to them. I am tired of being told I have to pretend to be afraid of death. Because I am just pretending when I talk about it. I am not afraid to die. And I'm not afraid of people I love dying. That has happened before. And it sucks. And it hurts. But there is a greater plan. So I'm not encouraging people to be reckless. I'm saying calm down. Face the reality. We're in a pandemic. And church, you know what? I'm sorry. Maybe God doesn't want you to go back to business as usual, because business as usual has landed us in this year where people are so lost that they are just grasping at anything to believe in. Oh my gosh, I'm safe now. I'm safe. Because nobody's giving me any better options. This is safety. This is what we have to do. This is not salvation. There's a better solution. Okay? It's not about we need to be reckless and purposely go get this virus. That's dumb. But I'm saying the church is behaving just like the rest of the world, and we are participating in this fear. Maybe we should show people that we're not afraid. I don't know. But this has had way too much emphasis put on it. People are in love with this. So, I didn't mean to go off as badly as that, but you can live with your head in the sand and believe that science is going to answer all your questions. And I'm going to tell you, it certainly does not. There's a pestilence going through the land, and we've got to face up to that fact. We've got to act like the Church of Jesus Christ, because we are offering the only hope that there is. This little piece, this need around your neck, this is not hope. Okay, you survived the virus, you're still going to face death someday. Let's get used to that and talk about that. Jesus is essential. And shame on the church for thinking he's not.